Welcome to Naples. Realistically, there is a lot of garbage on the ground and so much traffic. But I am so excited to explore the city where the birth of pizza is at. My favorite part of travel is seeing the realistic side and the magical side. Just a castle casually on the side as I'm trying to find the center and the wonderful crowd of traffic that might kill me at any second. This is the Cathedral de Santa Maria Assunta. We're just having a late night walk, seeing what we can find here. Oh, and kids are playing. Just taking a casual walk around the center. You see all the museums and churches, so you can easily find everything. Wow, at night, even though all the shops are closed, the lights turn on and it's beautiful. This is the Casa Nuovo at night. It's absolutely impressive. We're gonna come here straight in the morning. This is a fountain very close to the Casa Nuovo with mythical creatures. My poor man is missing his hand. This is day 2 of Naples and we're heading to Castle Ovo. You can see, I believe that's Mount Vesuvius right across the water, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And we are here, it's right by the seaside. Well, the castle is closed today, but it's amazing just on the outside. And taking a walk by the coastline is just gorgeous. We're gonna head to the neighborhood of Chiara. It's amazing how beautiful it is. If you love the sun, honestly, the winter time still is gorgeous. Naples is just beautiful. And I do feel like it is a little bit of a slower pace in life. So I just had a coffee and a little pastry and sat by the cafe for about an hour just relaxing and watching people and the life in Italy, and it's really beautiful. Someone was getting married. The Gallery Umberto. We were there yesterday where the shops were inside. This is the Palace Real of Naples. You can go in for 10 euros admission and check out the rooms inside. The Gallery Umberto in the daytime, just as gorgeous in the day and the night. And the Spanish Quarter has different architecture from the center, so definitely an area just to walk around and explore. Day 2 in Naples so far, definitely a lot to see. There's tons of churches and all of that. I wanted to take it a little bit more chill in Naples, just to experience the local life a little bit more and just relax, walk into all the alleyways. I feel like this is the best way to experience life. Sitting at a cafe, watching the people, and really just seeing how the Italians live. This is a church, it's Domenico Maggiore. This is probably one of the most beautiful churches I've seen in Italy, and that's saying a lot as I have seen a lot of churches. The sunlight from the stained glass windows is hitting the columns and creating a beautiful array of colors. This is the inside of Santa Chiara. It's one of the most beautiful churches. There's orange trees right in the center. It's a €6 admission to get in, or $4.50 if you're a student. I'm in love with this church. One of the must-see churches that I heard you should come to is Santa Chiara, which is this, and I think it's absolutely beautiful so far. We're gonna take a whole look inside. There's lots of churches all around this area, so if you're walking around the historic center, you're gonna very easily just pass them, at least on the outside, and definitely worth a visit on the inside. It's much more gorgeous on the inside than it is on the outside. You're not allowed to sit, understandably, but these columns, they're so beautiful. And my fave is the fact that it's lined with orange trees. For some reason, this makes me feel like it's very European, South Italy. I've never seen lemons this big before. Guess you can't tell, but they're huge. There is also a permanent exhibition for sharing the history and fragments of anywhere from the 13th to 17th century of Santa Chiara. Heading close to Castle Elmo, it actually overlooks the city, so you can have a gorgeous view of the sunset or just a night view. And the street of Toledo, right in the center of this bustling high street, there is another beautiful church. Soccer culture strong in Naples. I think I wandered into the street where they worship him. Look at the architecture here. This is our last day 4 of Naples, and we're walking towards the Catacombs right now. It's a little bit of a longer walk. It's really up north of the city center. We've arrived at the Catacombs. The ticket admission is about 12 euros, and there's a reduced student price for about 7 euros. There's the ticket that you purchase will be for a free entrance for both the catacombs, and they're about a 5-minute walk away, and they're both guided tours, and there's full English tours available, and they start at every hour. So we're heading on to the first one at 10 a.m. There's 3 types of graves, one on the lower where 4 or 5 bodies were stacked together and marble slabs on top. And for the wealthier families, they have like a whole sector over there and decorated with frescoes and again closed with marble slabs. It's kind of crazy to imagine that people were buried here. There's no remains that you can see. They've taken them all out, but it's still so interesting. There's a peacock. There's lots of icons that are painted. For example, grapes that you can see in Pompeii as well as in the catacombs here represent Jesus Christ's blood. We just visited the Catacomb de San Gennaro. It was very cool. I don't usually do guided tours, but that's the only option here, but I loved it. There was so much history. The oldest church outside of the city walls is actually here for Church of San Gennaro. And it's the largest catacomb in southern Italy. It was very interesting. It made me feel some type of way, you know? We are gonna head to the other catacomb that's included in the ticket. Let's see if we can find it. It was quite quick. It took about 35 minutes for the entire tour. I think if you're looking for something short and fast and super informative, it's an English tour as well as an Italian tour, depending what language you speak. So it was great. I'm glad I did this. I was going to go to the archaeology museum, and we did pass by in the morning. That one is a little bit more expensive. It's 18 euros, and there's no reduced tickets for students. But when I go to museums, I really like to take my time, and there's no guided tours there. And I wanted something a little bit quicker just because I have a shorter day in Naples today. So amazing experience, I think. And it's not as scary as I thought. I thought that going to catacombs would be very scary, but it's just a burial site. You don't see any remains, anything like that. So definitely think it was worth it and worth the experience. It's a short, about 5-minute walk, and you get to the other catacomb. The church inside of this is gorgeous. The tours here at the second catacomb is very similar. It is less popular. I think if you just had time for one, the San Gennaro is great. But it does start on every hour, so we finished that one around 10:40-ish. And just a quick 5-ish minute walk, so you can have a quick chance to grab a refreshment and walk to the second catacomb if you're interested. Your ticket price already includes it, so I'm here. Let's take a quick look at the second catacomb. We went to the San Gennaro, and now we are in San Gostios. walk through the basilica again where we just were to get to the catacombs. The staircase is there.
Okay, so with this thing,
There's Virgin Mary with the crown on her head, right on the left of Jesus Christ.
so what happened throughout Jesus' life?
There's 3 rooms here, and the nobles rested here until they became skeletons. Their heads laid here, and these were like chairs or jars. Were there to capture their fluids.
Justice, you who judge this earth.
It's a real skull.
Probably Diego lived this message about justice.
Well, that was exciting. We just finished the second catacomb, and I actually enjoyed it better than the first. It was a little smaller, and the guided tour again was in English or in Italian. You get to choose, and it was about 45 to 50 minutes, so I think it's a really fair price for you to see both. I'm feeling even more like my heart is beating a little fast. We are going to just head back to the city center, relax, maybe get a pizza, and just end off our day with enough tours for today. Thank you for joining me. Something cool is that, how do I leave? Exit. Something cool is that the tombs inside were made from tuto, and it's a porous stone. And actually the city walls are made out of the same stone, which is volcano stone. So the tuto is made out of a porous volcano stone that is easily malleable but very strong. So the tombs were made out of that, as well as the city's historic center. What I suggest to go to the Catacombs of Saint Gennaro and of Gustio. So I think, yes, it was my first time in a catacomb. I've never done it before. There's one in Paris as well, but I've never done the one, anyone. And it was such an experience. I'm glad I did it. Crossing the roads is a little bit of a skill here. I'm glad I did it. I don't think I would do it again. The ticket that you purchase allows you free entry again within a year. But there's, yeah, even if I was in Naples again, I don't think I would do it again. It's quite like if you get scared easily like I do, it's almost like a touch too much, but I still think it was good to see a bit of history. It's a little hard to see this neighborhood, but the neighborhood right by the catacombs is historically the poorest part of Naples, and still is the poorest part of Naples today. I still felt very safe here. I did go during the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in another city.